So today we are going to be doing a quick but essential, in my opinion, RV upgrade. We're going to be putting in the new Oxygenics Fury Showerhead. We're going to be replacing the old Oxygenics, and we'll also discuss the differences between the two and also compare it to the original showerhead that came in the Grand Design Reflection. So stick around to see how easy of an upgrade this one is. So today we're going to be doing a very easy upgrade. We're going to be changing out the RV shower head. So first, we're going to get this thing out of the box. So we got your new mount. Has the hose. This is not metal. They're just made to look like this is plastic. So I'm going to see if I can use the existing hose that's in the reflection because I like it a whole lot better. So that's it. In addition to the shower head itself, so you only have a couple screws, and that's if you want to drill it to the wall. They also give you two-sided tape so you can mount the bracket onto the wall. Sometimes you don't even need to do this. You can use the bracket that is there, but we're probably going to want to install this. So let's go compare this to the other shower head. So this is the original Oxygenics shower head, and there is the Fury. You can see the obvious difference. We really like the way the original works. It gives you about 2 gallons per minute of flow, but what it does is it combines air along with the water, gives you a much higher water pressure even though you're not using any more water. This is the original shower head that came with the Grand Design Reflection, and this is actually a really nice shower head. It's got 2.5 gallons per minute, so it also conserves water, has your shut-off valves there so you can shut it off, same as this one. We really like the shape of this, but the water pressure is not nearly as good as the Oxygenics. So we like the water pressure of the Oxygenics, but the shape of this. So that's where the new Oxygenics Fury comes in. This is going to use 1.8 gallons per minute, give you the water pressure same as the original, yet has all these different options for the spray head. Still has your on-off valves for conserving water. So I'm anxious to see how this works compared to the old one. Let's get this installed. So here we are in the shower. I apologize for the bad lighting and for the sound, but we are in a bathroom. So the first step that I'm going to do is just remove the shower head. So once that's off, you just set the old one out of the way. You want to make sure if you're using the existing hose that you've got an O-ring inside here, and if this is metal, you're going to want to put some plumber's tape in between the shower head and this. If it's plastic to plastic, it's usually not a big deal, and also on this end, it's not a big deal. If you are replacing the entire hose, I would definitely use the plumber's tape from the actual faucet connection up through the hose. So we're going to try ours first without the plumber's tape. I can always come back later and easily put this on. And that's it. The upgrade's complete. Kind of. The existing bracket in here may or may not work with the new shower head, and ours is a little bit loose. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this bracket and put in the new one that came with the Oxygenics. So we will just let this hang down out of the way for a minute. Now Oxygenics does supply you with 2 screws and double-sided tape. So you're going to want to take off the nozzle, and you'll see there's a hole in there for the other screw to go in. If you're lucky, they will both line up. I always like to use at least one of the existing holes here. The fewer holes I put in the wall of my RV, the better I feel about it. So we can only have one, so you can either use the existing hole and some adhesive tape, or you can put a brand new hole in there, drilling a pilot hole. I've done this before, so I know it works perfectly fine. If you use a little bit of adhesive tape and one screw, it's gonna stay, it's not going anywhere. All right, so we got our tape on here. Now, if you're only gonna use one of the existing holes, you can actually choose the height, which one is gonna be better for you. So in order to do that, you're gonna wanna hold this in place and find out which screw is better. For us, I believe the top one is going to be our better choice. we're going to make sure that's perfectly level. Press in the adhesive tape. And I'm going to finish putting the screw in. And that's it. You now have a double-sided adhesive tape and a screw. That thing's not going anywhere. So now, you simply take this part and screw it back on. Alright, so there we go. It's not a perfect fit because we're using the old hose. If you use the Oxygenics hose, you'll see it would be a little more snug in there. I think it's worth it to have it a little bit loose and hang on to this metal hose. If anybody else has done this and has any other ideas with hose, or you have a different hose that would work better with the Oxygenics, go ahead and comment down below. Let everybody know about it. Alright, so now that we're done with the install, we just have to make sure it works without leaking. So there's your restrictor valve. And I'm using only our water pump. So this setting is the one that's just like the original Oxygenics. And just like that, we're done. That is one of the easiest upgrades you can do in an RV to make it feel more like a home, give you better water pressure, but at the same time, you are not using any more water. And in our case, we went from 2.5 down to 1.8 gallons per minute. We're actually going to be saving water over what Grand Design had originally installed. Absolutely nothing wrong with the Grand Design showerhead. However, Oxygenics just takes it up to another level, gives you that better water pressure. So that's it, just a quick, simple install, but let us know what you think. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to see what else we do to our RV, because who knows how long the walls are going to stay this color. We'll see you next time.